All right. Hello, everyone. Muckluck here, and we've got some new Riftbreaker news. This came out a couple days ago, and I finally had the time to sit down and record it. By the way, the game's on sale, 40% off if any of you are interested. One of my favorite games. More loot, more fun. As mentioned in some of the previous videos I've done on Riftbreaker news, there is an upcoming World Expansion 3 that is coming out to the game, and this is more information on that, content patch that is coming out. It reads thusly. Hello, Riftbreakers. In our roadmap update published last week, we revealed some extensive changes and reworks that we are either planning or developing as we speak. One of those changes is connected to the loot system in Riftbreaker. While the rewards are quite generous in our game, offering fountains of rare resources, high-quality mods, and unique unlockables, we felt that they could be upgraded. In this article, we will show you what we're planning to upgrade in World Expansion 3. And just to go back, there's a little thing here where there's like a big purple egg, and he interacts with it, and he gets mobbed. Those, you interact with those, and as soon as you interact with them, it spawns an attack a few screens away that comes barreling down on you. You could try to fight them, or you could just flee back to your base and try to use your base defenses to fight them. You can tell by the color of the egg, how difficult it's going to be, and it's like white, blue, purple, red, I believe. And you get a ton of resources from the thing and sometimes some weapon mods. They did say that they've never had it to where you just get it outright a weapon from those things because it didn't make sense, but they've changed their mind on that, and they said in the just interest of making the game fun, we're going to make any weapons that are able to be what you have unlocked plus one can drop from it. So like if you unlock a tier 3 grenade launcher, a tier 4 grenade launcher could drop from an egg when you open it, stuff like that. Bioanomalies are the main source of loot in the Riftbreaker. They are the unique interactable objects that you can find scattered across each map. Opening one of these objects will shower you with randomized mixture of resources, mods, and unlockables that persist through Riftbreaker runs. Such as mini miners, which are insane. You drop those, and they basically drill the ground and give you whatever resource you put them on top of, like insanely quickly for like a minute or so. And they're like 7 times more efficient than like a normal, well, if you've got it max level. Like if you build a normal level 1 mining drill on the ground, it'll like remove 1 ore from the ground and give you 1 ore to spend per second. A mini miner removes 1 ore from the ground, but gives you like 7 ore to spend per second. So it's just way more efficient. Opening one of these objects showers you with a mixture of resources, mods, and unlockables that persist through your runs. However, there's a price to pay. Coming into contact with the bioanomalies often triggers an additional attack wave, which is often much stronger than what you might encounter in the wild. Still, if your economy needs a boost, or if you're looking for some additional decorations, bioanomalies have done the job quite well, offering a reward for exploring the map. If you do come prepared, great rewards await. Great riches await. With the introduction of World Expansion 3, we are going to give you more incentives to travel around Galatea 37 and look for treasure. The large bioanomalies you already know are getting smaller but more common counterparts. Bioanomalies were quite limited in number, with only a couple of them spawning on each map. The new containers won't stick to the same rules. In fact, we plan to make them appear on most of the map tiles. What is more, opening them will not trigger any sort of special attack wave. Sure, the creatures in the immediate vicinity might get angry at you for interfering with nature, but apart from that, you should be safe. And then there is a GIF here with a whole bunch of different one of these eggs. Once again, going white, blue, purple, and then red. We do not have a name for them yet. Could you help us with that? Let us know in the comments what we should call these. Eggs. Call them eggs. The new smaller loot containers will not be as densely packed with resources as the old ones, but the sheer number of them available on each map should more than make up for that. You will also be more eager to open one of these, as you will not have to fight an entire army to get your rewards. Apart from the standard assortment of resources, you will also be able to find mods and unlockables inside of these containers, although at a lower ratio than in the case of bioanomalies. The reward inside will be especially valuable in the case of survival mode, where every piece of carbonium matters. However, we think that they will be an interesting proposition in campaign mode too, since you get a chance to get good mods, unlock and upgrades, or even find a new weapon. These little containers are scattered across the entire map. If you look for them, you're guaranteed to have all the resources you could ever need and possibly more. And then in this GIF, Mr. Riggs is opening one of them. Looks like it only takes like 3 seconds or so, and he's getting showered with that's carbonium and maybe tanzanite? I see blue and purple. So the blue is either cobalt or carbonium. The purple is either titanium or tanzanite. So it's one of those. Yes, you read that right. Starting with World Expansion 3, ready-made weapons will join the pool of loot rewards. The range of weapons that you will be able to find will depend on your progress in your research tree. However, every once in a while, you'll find a weapon that is slightly above the max level you could craft, boosting your firepower significantly. All right, immediate strategy change. you're going to want to research weapons you can't even afford to make yet, because that would unlock the ability to get them or a better one from eggs. That's going to be the immediate meta. Weapons you find will also have the chance to get unique properties, often much better than what you could craft yourself. This way, we can reward you for taking your time and scouting the entire play area. Even if the weapon you find doesn't fit your playstyle, you can always deconstruct it and earn some valuable resources. Naturally, we will need some help playtesting this feature. You can expect an experimental update sometime before the official launch of the update. Remember, all of the aforementioned changes are subject to change based on your feedback during the experimental phase of the update. Our primary goal is to make the game better, and we are always open to feedback and further refinement of features that are found lacking. Poogrets are some of the most unique creatures we've made. And then there's this thing, and this is new. We've never seen this before. I don't know what that is. The mini bioanomalies are not the only new sources of loot we will add in World Expansion 3. Various biomes of Galatea 37 will receive additional region-specific loot caches. We're going to start with the swamp biome, swamp, where you will be able to find piles of fertilizer left behind by the goofy Poogret species of neutral creatures. Turns out these cute but definitely not smart creatures consume a lot of valuable resources when they feed. These resources will later be retrieved by digging in their feces. Oh no. Luckily, you do not need to use your hands. Mr. Riggs will happily do the dirty work for you. Does it actually show the poo? Or is he just, that's just a Poogret. So you don't want to kill these because they keep spawning resources, I guess. Poogrets play a vital role. They will also, in the ecosystem of the swamp, they will also play a vital role in World Expansion 3, but more on that another time. The purpose of all these changes and additions is to give you more chances to find valuable rewards while exploring the planet. We hope that the new rewards will encourage you to check every corner of the map for hidden resources and other goodies. As we mentioned earlier, these changes will be available on our experimental branch first, so join our Discord server, and there's a link to be first in line for the latest news. See you next time, XOR Studios. So yeah, they did mention the weapon upgrade thing. This is a closer look than I think we've had before at the egg system. I'm calling it the egg system, but these things. And then Poogret, I think this is the first time they've unveiled the Poogret. That is new as well. Also curious, I'm looking at the gifts here to see if there's anything new on the bar. I think this is all standard. Looks like it's just a... Yeah, that's sword and I think Gauss rifle, and down here I think we've got spear and possibly an immolator. But yeah, cool new information. As they said, you know, having just guns drop from the eggs doesn't make sense, but it didn't make sense in Tomb Raider when she would solve an ancient puzzle and go into a tomb for the first time in 1,000 years and find an upgrade for her shotgun either. But you know what? Gameplay, sometimes, you know, you take out realism for gameplay. Because, you know, realism isn't always fun. No, you don't want to play a video game about going to get groceries. Gameplay isn't, you know, it doesn't have to be realistic. But that is the new information. Definitely excited to try it. And hey, just shout out Riftbreaker's on sale. I don't have a referral link. I'm just plugging it because I love the game. So there is that right now on Steam, and I'll see you guys in the next one.